how you can use ChatGPT to get leads that you can use for your own business and sell to others, and that'll put cash in your pocket. So let's take a look at this. So right now, what I'm looking at is I put all these ideas down on this right here, right? So what I'm going to show you is how we're going to use a straight up ChatGPT, right? You're just going to use 4.0 if you have it. I think they've got the free version for you. So look at this. First thing I did was I went over to yellowpages.com. right now. When I went over to yellowpages.com, it will show you all these different businesses, right? So in this particular case, I put in catering. Earlier today, I was putting in for a client, I was putting in a different kind of business. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. But in this case, I put in catering. You go ahead and hit Control A, grab all of that, Control C. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to ChatGPT. Now, I already did this. I'm just going to show it again for you. Then we're going to put it in to ChatGPT with this particular prompt. So watch this. So I'm going to put this all in. That gives you all the information. I like to take out this little bottom part and stuff like that. That doesn't matter to people, right? So then what I do is I put in this particular prompt. Now, this right here, you're going to buy me some coffee for this, right? I'll leave a link for you to buy me coffee if you have seen this information and it helps you either go out and make some money for your own business, which it will, or helps you use this as a service to other people that don't want to do it, of course, if they don't see this video, right? So, all right, now here we go. So here is the prompt you're going to put in. I'm going to go ahead and copy this right here. In fact, let me go ahead and bring it over real quick so you can see it live. There it is. All right, that's the prompt that we're going to put in right here. So we got this prompt right here. I had to refine it a little bit to do some specific things for me, and this is what you could do as well. So this is it right here. We're going to go ahead and put this prompt in. Watch this. Control C, Command C if you're on a Mac. We are then going to put it over here into ChatGPT, ask it some questions. There it is. We don't need this information here, right? I like to take that kind of stuff out. Then we go ahead and pop it in. Then we hit do your magic, and watch what it does. It's going to give us, if I did this right, if I said it right, then it's going to give us, because I've been refining the prompt and all that kind of stuff, and it's been like, hey man, just give me straight up stuff, right? So if I did it right, then it should give me the information in the format that I asked for. It's really, really good at doing that specifically. So it's taking a little time analyzing, which is always good. And then it's going to give us our information in the format that we want. So now I've been doing this, so it's probably pretty busy right now because I've been wearing it out with different areas that I can get leads from for my own business and for client businesses, right? So you can now go out there and say to a client, I'm going to get you leads. And you don't have to tell them the secret sauce and all that kind of stuff. You don't even have to tell them that you learned from me. Like I said, just buy me some coffee. I'll leave a link in the description field for you if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're seeing this on Facebook, I'll still leave a link for you so you can do your thing. All right, so it's analyzing. Well, let me just show you because I've already done this. Move this out of the way real quick. And now this is how it's going to look when it's all done. Now, the very first one, what I did was, here's the catering. If you notice here, it put it into particular formats, right? I didn't want it in this particular format because then I would have to do several other steps. But if you notice, it gives you good stuff. You can literally put this in to your own, CSV files and all that kind of stuff if you want to. It gives you, it put it in a different way. It gives you the link to the actual website, all that kind of stuff. And I says, well, I don't want that, so I had to refine it. I wanted it to look like this, right? So this is the format that I wanted. I wanted to put it in a table so that I can then take that information and put it into a CSV file like this. Now I'm going to show you that here in a second. But if you're already seeing what's possible, you see first we go to something like, again, we go to yellowpages.com, we type in what we're looking for, all right, the niche that you're in, and then let it come up. So I could have put in something like workouts or something like that, right? So workout body works, Bath and Body Works, I don't want that. I wanted gyms, right? Gyms, places to work. All right, So gymnasiums, gym fitness centers, all that kind of stuff. So you put that in, then you can put it into the city that you want. If you don't want to work with people in your own city, you can put in different cities and states, because why you would want to do that is because maybe you just want to keep your city a secret. I don't know. But anyway, so that becomes a possibility. Now I want to show you something else. Another one that I went to was Super Pages. Now Yellow Pages and Super Pages are similar, but Yellow Pages goes into it a little bit in depth. So in this case, working with clients, I says, okay, these are some metal companies, and they do work within that particular niche. So I says, okay, great, do the same thing. I grabbed all of these metal companies, I put it into ChatGPT, and if you notice here, it starts giving me the information that I want in the style that I want. Here it is. This is the information that it put in, and this is the style that I put in right here, right? It's a little bit small right now, but if I go ahead and expand that, you see what it does. It gives me all this information. Now, I asked it specifically to put it in columns. For your niche, you're going to be doing the same thing. Now, do you see what's possible here? Now, let's expand this a little bit, because I want to give you a lot of value with what I'm telling you. I want you to be able to see this and go, wait a minute, I can make money from this tomorrow. Could you make money from it tomorrow? Absolutely. Depends on what business you have. Could it then give you leads that you had been paying a lot of money for? Absolutely. Do you have to go out there and scrape LinkedIn and all that kind of stuff and pay for all those services? Nah, man. We can do this with ChatGPT. All right. So here's another one. We're going to go in. We're going to ask ourselves, where are some other areas? And this is what I asked ChatGPT. I says, hey, look, tell me a few other areas that I can get leads from. That's one of the key things. Where can you get leads from, right? So you then have an opportunity for it to tell you, well, here are some other places that you could potentially get leads from. All right, let me go over and find out where that is. I think it's on the okay, here it is. So it's going to give you all these different pieces of information that you can then get information from. Here it is: Google My Business, LinkedIn, Manta, Better Business Bureau, Angie's List, which is called Angie's, Super Pages, Thumbtack, Chamber of Commerce. So imagine this now. You can go to those sites, and then you can put that information in and tell ChatGPT to condense it for you and to put it into a lead flow. Imagine, now a lot of these places ask you to become members. They want you to, send them the money off. That's fine. No harm, no foul, because if you make a lot of money from this, paying them their $400, $500, $600, well, who cares, right? If you're now able to use our GPT to condense the information and then do more with it, that puts you ahead of the competition, right? So I told you you're going to love this stuff. I told you it's going to blow your mind with what you can do. Now watch this. I'm going to bring over how then I told it to put it in a particular format, right? First, I wanted to see it in columns. Then I said, well, you know what? Put it in a CSV file. So in this particular case, what I did was I said, put it in a CSV file so that it would naturally go into my Excel files. Well, it did it and put it in the file itself. That's automated, y'all. So now you can have literally a list. You get your phone companies or your phone numbers. You've got all the other stuff. Now, I asked it if it was a BBB certified company, because here's the thing: if they already pay for something like BBB, then they might pay for your service too, because they're already used to paying. These are people that are saying, hey, look, it's worth it for me to be certified a BBB company. So you come along with your particular business and you're saying, hey, we're going to help you get leads, whatever it is. And if they're already paying for this kind of service, they're already a part of the chamber, these are clues that they don't mind paying for things. Okay, this is cool. So now you got all this information here. You just keep on loading it in, and you, for your day, can sit there and make phone calls. If you don't like making phone calls, you can always hire that out. I just wanted to show you how we can use our GPTs, our ChatGPTs specifically, so that we can now condense information in a very particular way. We're going to use our Super Pages. We're going to use Yellow Pages. We're going to use some of the other lead sources that we can then grab a bunch of information, put it in, have our ChatGPT or whatever GPT you're using, parse it out, and go out there and start getting you leads. Now, we then do particular things to get the leads. I'm going to show you that probably in one of the courses. That I'll show you how to deepen that opportunity depending on your particular niche. Is how you can then go out there and says, here's how I can be of more value to you, even if they've got their in-house staff. Because guess what? Some of their staff may not know to do these kind of things. You show them that, maybe you get paid on that. You do what I'm doing, put together a video and all this kind of stuff and go deeper levels, showing more, and you have an opportunity. All right, I'm gonna leave a link for you. If you like this information, go ahead and hit, if you're on YouTube, hit subscribe to the channel. I put this stuff out all the time, always showing you how to monetize things, how you can literally monetize your life, how you can maximize your business, how you can go out there and use these little things to go and make more money, put cash in your pockets. All right, hopefully that helps you. If you liked it, again, buy me some coffee. As you noticed, because I'm talking so fast, I like coffee. All right, so we'll get back to you on the next video.